And unfortunately, I feel like the weather might not cooperate with us this weekend. If folks want to get out on the water, it might be a little too chilly out.
Yeah, just even seeing the video of everybody bundled up out there as they're giving the press conference. And the wind also today.
And the wind's going to start picking up even more tomorrow. So, yeah, not a great beach weekend, especially with the temperatures only being in the 60s, really.
All right, well, you're
talk about this nor'easter, because I think all eyes, especially if people plan to travel tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, let's pack some patience for tomorrow. We have a spring nor'easter, so we're not expecting snow here, but rain and wind. And some of the wind could really be howling at times, up to about 50 miles an hour along the coast, even higher. And some minor coastal flooding is not out of the question. We're tracking this area of low pressure that's still developing toward the Carolinas and Virginia. It's going to move to the north as we go through the day tomorrow, and that will spread a whole lot of wet weather in our direction. Look at these winds coming in from the east and northeast around that area of low pressure. It moves over our area into our Friday and still giving us that wraparound moisture into Friday, so we can't really shake off the rain very quickly for our area going through the end of the week. So this is the hourly forecast for tomorrow when we talk about rain, all right? It will really increase into the afternoon and evening hours and get heavy at times as well. On First Alert Live radar, we're just tracking a few sprinkles here and there. They're moving in, and here's the deal. The rain will start to increase in coverage overnight, but especially through the day for tomorrow. So look at First Alert Futurecast. You'll see the clock at the top of the screen. Will be mostly cloudy this evening with a few showers here and there, and the rain starts ramping up as we move through the day. At 5 o'clock in the morning, likely some scattered light rain across the area, but the rain will really pick up again in intensity into the afternoon. That's late morning. You'll already start seeing some heavy rain showers. We'll be tracking it on First Alert radar toward Providence, areas toward even the Vineyard, even Nantucket, and that rain will continue to overspread our area toward greater Boston at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're heading home from work and school. It's going to be a messy commute tomorrow. All right, just have to put that out there. That's at 5 o'clock. Even some heavy downpours in the red colors toward North Shore, indicating the heavy rain. Likely not seeing severe weather for our area, but the rain will still be very heavy at times. You'll want to slow down while driving. That's into Friday now. Look at the wraparound moisture, that churn there counterclockwise. That's that nor'easter. That's the area of low pressure that will continue to spin over our area. Maybe some of the rain moving away from us going into Friday evening, but it picks back up into part of the day Saturday. All right, this is an update with our model saying that part of the morning hours at least will see some showers around. So as we go into forecast here through at least 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, some areas could see between 1 and 3 inches of rain. That is a lot of water. Turn around, don't drown. Look at the winds here. They're really going to be picking up along the coast. You'll see it toward the Cape and the islands, South Shore here. 52 miles an hour. That's tomorrow at 4 o'clock this time. All right. So we know that we're going to have the gusty winds even toward Boston. I wouldn't be surprised toward Logan that we have winds gusting to about 45 miles an hour at times. And so with that in mind, we have, yes, a wind advisory in effect. That's from 11 o'clock tomorrow morning until 11 o'clock in the evening. Winds gusting to about 50 miles an hour or even higher. It does include Boston, even toward North Shore. And we also have a coastal flood advisory that's in effect for all these green shaded areas where we could have coastal flooding around high tide. So when we talk about this, even for Boston Harbor, those high tide times here, you'll notice tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock is just below flood stage. That's 12.5 feet. So there could be some nuisance flooding toward downtown Boston. You might see it here and there, but overall not major flooding for most of our area. So that's good news for us. So the bottom line, widespread rain, gusty winds for tomorrow, about 1 to 3 inches of rain in spots, gust up to about 50 miles an hour higher along the coast, messy commute in the afternoon, and that minor coastal flooding around high tide. Temperatures are in the 40s right now. These numbers will not be moving a whole lot. I'm going to show you those numbers next several hours for Boston in the upper 40s. We might touch the low 50s tomorrow afternoon, but there's a lot of rain. So let's pack the umbrella and the boots, and let's have the ponchos and everything you need just to stay dry and warm, I should say, because it's really going to be one of those gloomy, ugly days as we look at the 10-day forecast. But the light at the end of the tunnel, I will say that Sunday will be okay. We're going to have a few more clouds around. Monday still looks pretty good. Mix of sun and clouds and high temperatures near 70 degrees.